Hi, this is Joe from RX Healthy Habits, and today I wanted to share a message that kind of came to me as I'm traveling on vacation. I'm doing a 2-state vacation where I'm visiting family, and this also could apply when you're doing some other vacation plans, but let's specifically address today about some of the things I've learned when I'm traveling to see family. I always have a challenge where I come back and I get on the scale and I'm 1 or 2 pounds heavier. I don't know if you experience that too. So I want to give you a few things that I've been finding out that real common sense approaches to keep in mind when you travel, and that's 2 points. And you're going to laugh and say, what a waste this video is, but don't jump out yet. So what I found is you have to eat less and be more active. So eat less and move more. Now that sounds pretty simple, but I want to give you a few bullets below each one that might help you, that help me. Eat less. What I would do is I would again calculate my basic metabolic rate, which on one of my other videos I talk about. That's your metabolic rate when you're not very active, when you have pretty much a sedentary thing. Because be honest, if you're going to be with family, you're probably going to be spending a lot of time visiting and talking. So you're not going to be as active as maybe you usually are in your normal routine. So check your BMR and see what your caloric intake is. And then realize that your relatives love you and they're going to try to feed you, because that's sometimes the way we show that we love somebody, is providing them a lot of celebratory food and buffets, or maybe just lavish meals. That's all well and good. All I'm going to say to you is you have to be very gracious and accept that, but you also don't have to eat it all. So what I'm going to tell you that I found out is I'm very complimentary about the food they put in front of me, but I don't eat everything they put in front of me. And the more you can sample and try and comment about it, the better. I don't let them fix my plate. I like to maybe balance it out, like the traditional plate of much more vegetable, like half, and then a small amount of starch and a fist protein. So I don't like to get too particular with them, and I don't need to share them with them what I'm looking to do. In their mind, you're on vacation, just let loose and go crazy. So eat less. I don't know if that makes sense, but to me, I really have to be mindful of that, because I'm put in a situation that I'm not at my house. I can't control a lot of things, but I can control what goes past these lips. Does that make sense? Number 2, move more. Get more active. So now, ideally, if you can get the people you're staying with to jump on whatever they're doing, if it's something that fits for you, that'd be great. But typically, if it's a walk, most people would love to talk to you because they haven't seen you for a while, relatives. Go for a walk with them. And if you can go for an hour, today I went out myself and with my daughter, and I was able to get 456 calorie burned, because there's a lot of hills here, and it was just an hour. So that's not that much as far as what I can eat, but what it does is it takes off some of the calories that I might be putting on. So get more active, and if you can get them included in it, it can also be social time and time that you're getting some cardio. So very important. So any way you can to be more active. So those 2 things, they sound pretty simple, but I tell you what, unless you're mindful of them when you leave and mindful of them when you're there, you won't really be able to say, hey, I'm going to step away if they don't like to exercise or walk. Say, I'm just going to step away, I just need a little time. Here's the thing about this. When you go do some physical activity outdoors away, they need space from you. And I think sometimes we visit people, we got to realize this is their house, we're there 24/7 if we're staying with them. They need some space. And sometimes the best thing you do is to give them space by going out and doing something. So hope those help. I got more tips on travel, but also I'm going to be doing some tips on stress. And maybe we can do one on when you travel with family and relatives, sometimes there is stress. Just kidding. See you on the next video.